Okay, so after you load the sample, after vacuum ready, you will see a green button here, which is showing the scheme of the chamber. It should be fully green. Yeah, you may be in this interface in beginning. So what we need to do, the next thing is to take navigation photo to help you to find the location of your interest. So to do that, we need to move the stage up. So make your sample of interest to close to this 10 millimeter line. To do that, we just need to type a number here. For this D, you can see the arrow, the red arrow is pointing up. So which means the lowest place is 0. We're moving it up. So we're going to put a number here, for example, 30 millimeter. If you are not sure, you can move to a smaller number to see how much it progressed. But don't take it for granted that this is 10 millimeter, this can be maybe 70. It's not proportional. It depends on, because the camera is not mounted. I mean, it's a camera, it has an angle there. So now, if we look at it, 30 is still far away, we can move up more. You can add another 10 millimeter. But if your sample, for example, is this flat metal stuff, your sample don't have much height, we can normally go to 50 without trouble. But again, if you're not sure, you type smaller number. So now from 30, we want to drive to 50, put 50 here. This is actual value, so it's not relative. So if you see a triangle in front of the XYZ, that's a relative. So this time we type 50 millimeter and then click enter on the keyboard. If you are not sure, you can move the mouse to the stop button here anytime. You can stop it anytime. Or you can put your finger on the ESC button on the keyboard to stop if you see a potential crash. Again, make sure this camera is alive. So we click this pause button off. We can drive up a little bit more. For example, now I can drive to 51. If I like, if I want to stop it, it's okay. So now it's very close to this 10 millimeter line. We can try more if we like. You can type another number, 52 there. No danger. But if you, another way to drive is you click the middle wheel of your mouse, you will see a yellow line. And if you move the mouse up, it will drive the stage up. If the arrow is far away from the yellow line, it will go very fast. If you want to slow down, you just move close to the yellow line. If you drive down, you will move it down. Okay, it's how we drive the stage. So we drive the stage a little bit up to make the highest place close to 10 millimeter line. Okay, this is acceptable already. So after you move stage close to the place, we go to the next button. You take a navigation photo, go to stage. Okay, click take nav cam photo. Okay, it also has a shortcut if you're familiar with them. It's Control Shift plus Z. Okay, now we just click that, and you will drive to a place to take photo. So during this process, all you need to do is just wait. Don't interrupt this process. It takes about 1 minute. After you take navigation photo, it's supposed to come back to the original place before we click the take navigation photo button. If not, let us know. It's a lot of times there's a software issue. Okay, Now, if we look at this, the quarter screen here, you will see the two metastatic sample I loaded in. You can also see a cross here. The cross is the place you're going to view in the electron beam. So if you like to watch, to see your sample, I would like to drag to my sample. You can either drag this cross to this place or double click. Okay, for example, I can drag this to here. Okay, it will move to the place. Or you can double click. Okay, before it starts. So this is a navigation. Before we start the beam, we can do this type of navigation to locate area of interest or your sample. Another thing I would like you to know, so that depends on the calibration. It's not exact. Okay, it may be a little bit off the place. You click here, maybe it will observe a little bit off the place sometimes. Also depends on the where you move the sample up earlier. So this is why in the beginning I'm talking about you had to move the sample surface or the height place of the sample close to this 10 millimeter line, because this will give you the right position based on the calibration. Okay, so let's move on to next thing. So after you get your sample ready there, you need to we need to start the electron beam, start observation. Okay, I'm going to show you in the next clip.